Hello, everybody. Big up, big up. Uh, Lots of information from the Raj today on how to survive. Big up, Lady Divine, Queen Divine. A lot of information. Oh my God, what is going on in the drawing? What is happening? And don't look at my butt. Don't look at my butt. You know what? Yeah, I did that the other day, like this. And that Speaker's Corner skits freaking screenshot it and he's now masturbating over it. What a weirdo, man. Don't know what the hell to do. I didn't realize my butt would be such an interesting situation. Yeah. Lots of weird stuff going on. I'm gonna have to give you my tips on how to survive the apocalypse. Baby Yagiago's back. Big up, big up, big up. Let me just do one or two things. I have been back on the Veli show, Lady Divine. I was there the other day. Yeah, I was back. Don't worry, I'm back. Gave my two pieces to that goddamn degenerate James Jones, internet gangbanger, weirdo, puddida, gunja, low life. Yeah. Oh, Ummah is one body, says Raj should die ASAP. Do you know what? Just because of that, I'm going to survive. Just because of that, I want to live now. You know. Do you know what? Yeah, let me say something. Yeah, and it's going to sound quite bad, but this kind of situation is where I thrive. For me, I've always known if the apocalypse happens, I'm going to be the one that probably is going to find it easier than others. Yeah, and I'm going to explain why I will find things easier than you guys. Yeah, because my brain doesn't work like yours. And you must have realized that by now, that my brain doesn't work in the same way. In fact, since the lockdown, my life hasn't changed. that's just how weird it is. Yeah, like, all right, I'm on lockdown. Oh, what's changed? There's no baked beans. Yeah, and I have to go shops, and some of the shops are there. Oh, Ultra's here. That got Ultra. I heard you got the channel shut down for those goddamn the titty thing that you was doing with that little model thing. I don't know what you did yesterday. He was like doing some kind of like porn movie on there with some little model, some little cup, and I think he got him shut. Did you do that? Yeah, I was gonna say to you, yeah, because you was tweaking the little knobs. You know what you're talking about, the knobs. And then you were spanking the buttock cheek on the little. It's a little cup. Before anyone thinks I'm talking filth, it was a little cup, and it had like big bazookas on the cup, and then a butt cheek on the back. And he was spanking the back, and then he was turning it around, tweaking. And yeah, it did look. Oh, shut up, Dexter Rico, you nutcase. Has the coronavirus not freaking sorted your brain out yet? Let me just thingy. I can't even bother to put the music on today, to be honest with you. Do you know what? Yeah, let me just check something before I play Queen J and Raspect's video song, because I'm not going to be unreasonable if they're not unreasonable. So let me check a channel if anyone's put any videos up on me. Let me look, Mr. Singh. Okay. Well, no, not me on there, not me on there. Okay, no videos being put up on me. Okay, Mr. Singh. No videos being put up of me, because normally you put up like 3 videos slandering me a week. Right now, there's no videos for the last, let's have a look, maybe a week. So well done. And I know on Sellout Specs channel, he hasn't really spoken about me. So do you know what? I am reasonable. That Queen J, it's not me, babe. It's me, babe. It's me, babe. It's me, babe. It's me, babe, to Queen J. I'm reasonable. You don't chat about me and certain things like, that are slandering me, then I won't slander you. In fact, it's not slander, because you did say to Queen J, you called her babes at 4 a.m. in the morning and said that I'm not lying because we're not together right now. So meaning that you probably was together at some point. So I don't think I'm actually lying about that or slandering you. But I'm a fair guy. I'm a fair guy. I'm not going to play the tune. I probably won't play no tune today because I can't keep this too long, to be honest with you. I always say that, but I am making progress on my drawing though. So the coronavirus is allowing me to try and maybe this is a good opportunity to start finishing my drawing. Oh my god, still got loads there, but it's starting to come together now. As you can see, the background's starting to be put in. It's still rough. As you can see, the door. These are the YouTube police, grabbing that young man outside. There's a door broken. Do not enter. Hate speech, hate speech. And obviously, this is rough still, though. Still rough, still rough. You can see they grabbed him, and obviously this one's had worse for wear because he's got the boot on his face and his goddamn phone's been smashed up and all of that kind of bullshit. Yeah, I've got a barcode on him now, as you can see. So everyone's going to get barcodes in the future, I think. And it's called, his barcode number is 1984, 1984, 1984. So yeah, it's coming together at last. Still got lots to do. It's only around 50% complete, but yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. Getting there. Yeah, barcode. Yeah. People will start getting barcodes. Like being scanned and stuff. I reckon in the future that will happen. We'll start getting kind of coded up and stuff. People will start scanning our arms and shit. Yeah. All right. I am an expert on coronavirus now, though. I am an expert on coronavirus. I've been researching it quite a lot. I'm actually like a professor of coronavirus now. So what I'll do, yeah, well, Lady Divine, Queen Divine, what can we say? It might happen. I'm not paranoid, but I do think that social media has too much power. There's way too much power. All right. So let me go through a couple of comments and then I'll start telling you what's been going on, because people, as the title has said, people, I don't remember what I've titled it, to be honest. Let me see. Oh, coronavirus proves that people are selfish and stupid. Yes, I said it. You're selfish and you're stupid. Yeah. Even I am selfish and stupid up to a point. But at least I know I'm selfish and stupid. Unlike you goddamn degenerates who think you're freaking, preparing for World War goddamn 3. And you bloody well think that, stocking up, freaking taking everything is like a logical thing to do because you're goddamn selfish and you can't think about other people. So everybody else has to suffer for your goddamn stupidity. Now let me explain what's been happening over the last few days. Yeah. So I personally, for me personally, on an individual level, actually, let me just say a couple of hellos with. On my is one body, you little prick. That's actually M Stacks. Yeah, M Stacks. I don't know, man. I'll leave him on here, but I'm gonna have to delete that comment. Actually, I'll put him on timer and use that for doing that. JJ, Duppy Hunter, Lady Divine or Queen Divine. Big up Sam. Big up Rayum. Yeah, stay at home, you putty does. Lead, Gruner, I don't know what I mean. Station X. Duppy at Baby Yagi Yaga back. Thierry Henry, yeah, I'm okay. The country needs you. The country needs me. Think about that. Dexter Rico, Ultra Funky. Listen, you goddamn degenerate. Stop putting your little pervy little cup on the screen and twiddling its nipples. Yeah, maybe you might not have a channel shut down. Dexter Rico, Black Stallion, Rafidi Revolutionary. Guess what? Yeah, yesterday, yeah, Big Ass, he actually blamed the Shias for the coronavirus in Pakistan. He actually said it, and he wasn't even joking. He said it was them that they were kissing some shrine, and they've now put the coronavirus into Pakistan. Mercedes Benz. Oh, big up Rashma actor. Big up, big up, big up. Stay safe, Rashma. Don't go speakers corner. Don't do anything. Just Mercedes. This could be why you're. Well, I'll speak about. Really got email saying something to the effect of really a super moist wanks they put. Oh, someone reported it. Oh, what a weirdo, man! Like, I bet it was someone like Abu Mujahid or something, because he gets very, very kind of like frustrated. Big up to Raindrop. Oh, Ali Khan's here, that good damn little lunatic. Ali Khan, yeah. Like I said, please troll James Jones. I hope you would troll James Jones, but nothing racial. Please, I beg you, troll James Jones, nothing racial, yeah. So, okay, what's been going on? So, first of all, for me personally, the coronavirus is showing the worst to humanity and also the best of humanity. Obviously, the best of humanity is people that are looking after people, trying to protect their loved ones, trying to, care for the people that are ill, people in the hospital. Big up to the NHS, including, and guess who? Emmanuel Paul works for the NHS. You know, he's one of the guys that goes on the chats to go speak. I bumped into him yesterday because me and him live in the same area. So as I was walking down the road, Emmanuel was there. When I was chatting to him, I just asked him, what are you doing out? And then he showed me his hospital uniform. So to big up to everybody in the NHS, doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're doing whatever in the NHS and you're working there, whether it's admin, whether you're cleaning, whether you're pushing trolleys, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a nurse, yeah, it doesn't matter. You're all helping in terms of like trying to kind of like combat this illness. Big up to Emmanuel, because I didn't know a lot of people didn't actually know that. So yeah, and the thing is, yeah, let me say so. I'm gonna speak to Emmanuel, yeah, because a lot of people think, yeah, that I, yeah, walk around the road scared, like oh, someone's gonna attack me. Oh no, help me. Emmanuel sees me, yeah. He seen me like 2 or 3 times. I walk around here like I got not a care in the world. I'm just like, just walking. In fact, sometimes I think I'm too relaxed, yeah, because I don't even like. I'm just like once in a while I'll just check if I think someone might recognize me. But other than that, I don't walk around with cameras. I don't walk around scared. I'm in an area which has got a mixed population. If anyone knows my area, I don't live in Southall. I don't live in a Sikh area. In fact, the only Sikhs in my area, yeah, most of them, around 50%, are related to me, yeah, because we all congregate in the same area when we immigrate from India over here. So for me, all this kind of bullshit about, oh, Raj, you're you're probably scared. No. I walk around everywhere, man, and even the areas I do go, which are majority Muslim, I still don't give a shit. Like, you can't walk around scared all your life, yeah. Otherwise, all you're gonna be is an internet gangster or an internet pussy, like most people are, unfortunately, yeah, because they don't have the guts to speak their minds and then suffer the consequences, even as those consequences mean that you might get stopped in the road, or you might even, somebody might even swing for you, man. What can you do? That's life, man. I'm from Ludhiana, Thierry Henry, Ludhiana. Not me, my family's from Ludhiana, my dad and my mum. Obviously. So yeah, so that's the thing. Now the thing is, yeah, for me, and I know people are gonna find this humorous here, but this is a serious thing. Everybody has a point when something they like, yeah, is gonna be sold out, that they will start stressing out a bit. Yeah. For me, my shopping, yeah, is 98% for my family, my mother, yeah. My mum writes the list, I buy. The only 2 things that I normally buy for myself, yeah, every time, is Heinz baked beans, Heinz tomato ketchup, yeah. That's it. So 98% of my list, yeah, is always to do with household of my mother, yeah. So when I went to the supermarket, I wasn't, although I was stressed out, I was like, all right, yeah, hopefully this is there. But I will say something, yeah. The time I got pissed off is when I went down the beans aisle, there was not a single tin of Heinz baked beans. Yeah, I'm not lying. That pissed me off. Yeah, because people are hoarding that shit. And then I went to the tomato ketchup aisle, and there wasn't a goddamn single tomato ketchup. Yeah, so luckily, what happened was that I managed to get 1 tin, yeah, after scourging, because I'm not gonna lie, I spent 25 minutes just looking in the pound shop, in this shop, in that shop, yeah. And then that freaking Ultra bought it, yeah. And I found 1 tin of as the price baked beans and 1 tin of Weight Watchers, yeah, and I need to lose a bit of weight, so thingy. I then had to buy Heinz, what is it called? Hoops, Heinz spaghetti hoops, and Heinz spaghetti in order to make a new mixture so those 2 tins would last. Yeah, that pissed me off. Yeah, because the thing is, yeah, everybody's gonna get to a point where something they like is gonna run out, and it might be cigarettes for one person, it might be I'll big up to Raindrop, man. It might be alcohol for another person. It might be something, you know, to do with makeup. It might be anything here. Until your particular product runs out, you're not going to realize how stupid people are in these supermarkets. Because people are walking around here picking up freaking up 50,000 toilet rolls like they got diarrhea for a year. And other people, I saw one guy, he picked up freaking like maybe 4, 5, 6 crates of water. Yeah, water. Yeah. Why he did that, I don't know. Because the whole aisle was then empty. Yeah. Milk. One guy was picking up 10 bottles of milk. Some old goddamn man. I was like, dude, I feel like freaking rugby tackling the little prick. Yeah. Like, why do you need 10 bottles of milk? Yeah. Unless you're feeding, say, other people, and so you need that in order to feed others. But if you're doing it, oh, big up Suzelle. If you're doing that just for yourself, yeah, that's totally unacceptable. Yeah. And I did film a bit. Let me see what I filmed though. Let me have a look. I'll be honest with you, I didn't film a lot because I was too stressed out, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was freaking pissed. Oh yeah, I did actually have a look. Worst nightmare. Worst nightmare. This. Worst nightmare. Worst nightmare. Not a single tin of beans, yeah? This is my worst nightmare. Now, luckily, look what I found. 1, yeah, but that's Asda. So I have to compromise. Man, look at this, not a single tin of beans, man. See, everyone says I'm the beanaholic. But look at that. Look at the eye. Every single bean tin is gone. Scary, yeah? This is when I've really started to stress out now. I'm not going to lie. I know it sounds silly, but it's hard for me to compromise on certain things. And here as well is where I'm starting to get pissed off. Is this no tomato ketchups. Yeah. No tomato ketchup and no Heinz baked beans. No Heinz. Yeah, so I made my beans last for a couple of days. Like I had to ration it half a tin each day, mixed it with the spaghetti hoops and hoops and stuff. And then luckily yesterday I went scourging for like 2 hours, yeah, looking for baked beans, yeah. 2 hours. Guess what? I found around 8 tins of beans. Hallelujah, Heinz. Yeah, but they're charging a lot now. So the shops are now kind of like upping their prices. I'm pretty sure £1.20 for a tin of beans isn't normal price. Yeah, I think it's a lot less. I think it's like 80, 90p. Yeah. So I managed to, I'll big up to RTOC. Yeah, we will be doing another show soon. I want to hopefully, what's the date today? We might do it tomorrow or Monday. Let's have a look. Let's try and do a show. Can you email me ROC and Raindrop what day is good for you? Let's try and do a show because there are a few issues I want to address here. A couple of issues that people have claimed. I'm gonna play an audio from just because you lot are on here. I'm gonna play an audio from Fogger Faz's channel. Are you freaking? All right, yeah, I'll buy it. Content. How much? As long as you don't go. I've got some already, but we might need to start trading. So we will try and do a Seek show, maybe in the next couple of days. Yeah, not sure whether it will be tomorrow. One of the reasons I want to do the Seek show is to address a couple of issues. One of the issues is that keeping it real. One of the guys said that if Sophia Lewis goes to the Gurdwara, she will get beaten up. Yeah, so I want to address that. Yeah, can somebody who is maybe so let me talk about it in a minute. Yeah, but let me say something, Raindrop. Those 8 cans are mixing with other stuff. Yeah, I'm mixing it. So I'm using half a can, but I'm mixing another quarter of a can with spaghetti hoops, and then another quarter of a can with spaghetti. So my beans, yeah, are a mixture now, but it does allow me to kind of prolong the thing. The tomato ketchup, I managed to get enough. Now for the next week or so, I can make it last. Now after that, when the months go along, maybe someone could, like Content Over Everything, might say, Raj, I got a baked bean tin. Will you pay £10? I might say yes. I'm not gonna lie. If I get to that point where I need it, yeah, if I gotta pay £10 for it, I would probably do it, yeah. But I'd have to make that £10 last. I'll have to eat 1 bean a day, yeah, literally 1 bean a day, yeah, just to get through it. So when it comes to this situation, like one of the things that people need to understand, because I'm now a professor of coronavirus, yeah, you're gonna listen to a lecture on coronavirus because I have been researching coronavirus. And the reason I've been researching it is because for me personally, like whatever, but I have an elderly mother and I have an elderly father, yeah, and I have somebody in my family who is ill. So I got 3 vulnerable people, yeah. So my father is 80, my mother is 77. Both my mother and father have had problems health-wise. My mum especially, yeah, lots of issues, heart issues, had a quadruple bypass. She has diabetes. She has a lot of other issues, high blood pressure. So for her, anybody coming in contact with her, I'm going to be very protective because the thing is that what I've realized when researching this particular virus is that it's not your foot. Forget about thinking it's a flu, yeah. Don't make the mistake of thinking, oh, it's just the flu. No. This particular virus, yeah, when you catch it, you're gonna have a really bad situation where you might die, or you might get away, yeah. But either way, yeah, it's not the flu. It's not like a flu, yeah. Some people might have flu symptoms and get away with it, but when it really hits its full, let's say, capacity and full hilt, that freaking virus will destroy your lungs, basically. What I've realized is that anybody, now I'm going to say something, if you smoke, yeah, stop. You're screwed if you smoke. If you vape, stop. You're screwed if you vape. If you got asthma, try your best not to go places in groups and stuff like that. If you got any kind of problems with your immune system and stuff like that, you're going to have problems. The main thing is that when that virus, yeah, goes into you and then starts attacking you, it's gonna go for the lungs, yeah. So when you're looking at, yeah, oh no, you didn't have a heart pain, did you? No, don't worry. No. Don't worry. It's not heart pain. Don't worry. You seem okay. You seem quite fit. Don't smoke though, Rashma. Do you smoke, Rashma? Do you smoke? Rashma, do you smoke? Yes or no? Hopefully you don't. You don't smoke. So what's going to happen is that people that who have not got kind of like, a full kind of what I say, kind of like if you've been smoking for years and you've weakened your lungs, you're going to have problem breathing, because one of the things that this virus does, coronavirus, it stops you from breathing. Yeah. If you look at one of the biggest issues with combating this is that the hospitals need ventilators. in order to keep people alive. That's not what, that is not what Barney's worse than smoking. No, that is not, oh, Mr. Apologetic. That is not what a flu does. Now, if you're unhealthy, you're going to have a problem. So if you're maybe overweight and fat, if you've got heart issues, so I might be vulnerable as well because I don't think I'm that healthy. But the main thing is the lungs, Now, one of the things is I've never smoked, but something has happened in the past that I think my lungs have been compromised to a certain degree. And I'll explain why. When I was at university, for 4 years, we used to have to make models. When I designed something, you'd have to make a model of it. Now, in order to make the model, you'd have to create what's called a MDF kind of wooden, what is it? Kind of like a thing, and then you vat form on top. So you have to make this wooden kind of casting. And when you made the wooden cast, you made it out of MDF. At that time, in the 1996, 97, 98, 99, they didn't realize that MDF is dangerous, in the sense that if it goes inside you, it can cause you problems, in terms of your lungs and stuff like that. And for me, for 4 years straight, I used to have to make models. And when I used to come out of the model making shop, I was covered in MDF, including up my nose, in my mouth, or I used to breathe it in. So it was only after that it was compulsory now. If you're using MDF, you've got to mask up and stuff. At the time in the 90s, when I was using MDF, that stuff was not the case. We could walk in there, not put no mask on. So that's the only thing I could think of. T Sing, big up. MDF part is blocking airways. So although that's been 20 years ago, actually, how long ago? It's been 20 years ago. I'm still a bit concerned that maybe that's the one thing that I think my lungs might have been compromised still because of the MDF, because I didn't do this over like, a year or 2 years. I did that for 4 years straight. And that's a long time to think. And I have had breathing issues at some point in my life when I'm no, I don't believe Ali is trolling. So if there's any time that people, look, Raindrop here. Let me say something. Let me explain my situation. When the government locked down yesterday, the amount of difference it made to my life was literally around 2%. First of all, I work from home. So I do customer portraits and pets and stuff like that. I know that's going to be affected now because I don't think people are going to be ordering pet portraits or people portraits during this time. So I'm pretty much screwed financially, I think, for a couple of months. But I'm pretty sure I'll be okay afterwards. In fact, in a way, it's going to allow me to now concentrate on my large art pieces. And I've got another art piece I'm just going to concentrate on. So while I'm doing this, I've still got some money kind of saved up and stuff because I don't really spend that much, to be honest, apart from family stuff, bills and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sort of okay. So I don't think, but if people do want to still do portraits, and if they contact me, I can still do them. It's not going to be an issue for me because I do them all from home and then I can just post them and that's it. For me, the only thing is, when I go out now, I'm wearing a mask and I'm going to be careful when I come in. One of the things is, my mum, for the last 10 years, she's always done my head in about washing your hands, hot dollar, wash your hands, And now she's proven right again, Listen to your mother. Like, she's been saying for years, like she's got, I've always thought she's OCD because she's always wiping stuff and needs those wipes to, every time someone touches something, she'd wipe it down. Whenever she's thinking, if I touch the tap, she washes the tap. And so I used to get annoyed by it. She's like, oh, I'd have to keep on washing my hands. And now I've got into a routine because my mum's constantly forcing me to do it, to keep on washing my hands and stuff. So my hands, the only time they get dirty is actually through charcoal. So, charcoal. So if I touch my drawing here, you can see, you can see that finger, there's nothing there. If I touch this. So in terms of like when people think my hands are dirty, it's normally only through charcoal, and charcoal, I don't think it's going to be a massive issue per se. Yeah. So yeah, so my mum's been right about this kind of situation about like, you know, always washing your hands and stuff. But with people, one thing I've realized, even I don't want to say too much, but somebody even in my own family is not taking this situation serious enough. Yeah. Let me tell you something. This is just the beginning, yeah, of what's going to be a really bad situation. Yeah. I have Googled, yeah, to find out how many people were infected in London. Yeah. And let me say something, even I was shocked, yeah, about the infection rate in London, because I didn't realize how that London is the epicenter of the infection until the last couple of days. Yeah. So right now in the UK, there's 3,983 cases, yeah, 177 deaths. Now, in my area, remember, I'm from London, yeah. So let me explain how London is the epicenter. Now, when I've got this, I'm actually looking at this statistics, and it's constantly updated. And I might put the link in this thing if people want to. It's done by the Guardian. It's actually a good thingy. So people want to see what's going on in London. So have a look at this thingy. Yeah. So when you're looking at it, yeah. So Southwark, yeah. Southwark is near where my university was, yeah, in South Bank. There's 110 people with the virus, yeah. Lambeth, 103. Yeah, Lambeth ain't that far from me as well. Westminster in the city centre, 99. Wandsworth, actually no, is it Wandsworth in London? Barnet, 76. Yeah, Kensington, 66. Ealing, 54. Bromley, 52. Lewisham, 47. Camden, 46. Hackney, which is literally just like, literally I can walk it in like maybe it'll take me half an hour, about 10 minutes by car. 45. Islington, 45. Yeah. Haringey, 44. Tower Hamlets, 43. Essex, where my other family members live, yeah, 43. Newham, down the road where Big Ards and everybody lives. Newham, I think Rashman lives in Newham, 42. Greenwich, 41. Yeah. Hounslow, 38. Hammersmith, yeah, not that far away from me, 36. Yeah. So Redbridge, not that far from me. My family lives in Redbridge as well, 27. Waltham Forest, where I'm from, yeah, 23. So not too many here, but there's still things. I'm from Waltham Forest. Barking and Dagenham, 21. Slough, 20. Yeah. So you could just see Kingston upon Thames, 17. And it just keeps on going on, yeah. So you could just see these are places that are literally in London, and you can see the majority of the cases when you're looking through it are in London, yeah. Big up to Simon, big up to Simon. So big up to Hakita Date, yeah. So you're looking at London being the epicenter of the coronavirus, yeah. Big up to I hate you. I hope your partner's okay, because I'm pretty sure you're saying that your partner has illnesses. You're going to be very careful. So yeah, be very careful in relation to that though. So when you're looking at this situation, some of them do unfortunately teasing. I'm not going to lie. I got a cousin who smokes and stuff. I'm not going to lie, he does, and he's been smoking since he's a kid. So I don't know how long it's going to take. So when it comes to this situation, like, it's going to spread, and the reason it's going to spread is because of people. People are dumb. All you need to do, yeah, in order to stop this is to stop interacting with people for around 2 weeks, yeah, minimum. That is not impossible to do, yeah. I know, and the government, yeah, is also going to be paying up to 80% of people's wages. So you can't use the financial reason now as a way to say, okay, I had to go out, yeah, because most people will get paid. Now, unfortunately, self-employed people like myself and other people probably going to suffer, yeah, because I don't think they've actually put anything across yet for self-employed people and stuff. But if you keep on going out, there is a chance you're going to bump into someone who's going to cough, because all it takes is a cough, yeah, or someone touching you, that you can get the virus. Now, the problem with the virus is this, yeah, that if you're a young, healthy person, that doesn't mean you're going to be okay. That doesn't mean nothing's going to happen. What will happen, though, is if you're young and healthy, the signs will not show. Yeah, it can remain dormant inside your body. And what will happen when you think you're okay and you're walking around everywhere, shaking people's hands, you know, hugging people, God knows what else you're doing, coughing all over the place, everyone that you get in contact with is going to be infected at the same time. And then there will be one person that whose immune system, or is old, or is somebody that is vulnerable, is going to fall ill to it and probably won't make it. Because if you're looking at Italy, yeah, you need 2 weeks, yeah. I've been just saying to people, 2 weeks, that's it. If you lock down for if everybody locked down for 2 weeks and not a single person went out, apart from emergencies, I guarantee you it will freaking drop, yeah. China, whether you like China or not, but let me explain, you know, China, and I don't, Raindrop, listen to what I'm saying, because I don't know if I'm talking sense here, but from my understanding, China in Wuhan had a lab, yeah, a lab to kind of test viruses and all other scientific kind of stuff, yeah. And in that lab, the coronavirus, yeah, which is actually the SARS virus, because it's not a new virus, it's just a mutation from my understanding, but it's the same virus as the SARS virus, but just slightly different and a bit more deadly. So in Wuhan, when I researched in that lab, they were testing the virus, the SARS virus, and somehow the virus mutated, and then what happened is it got contagion onto a bat or something like that, or a bat ended up whether it's China's fault or whatever, I don't know, but a bat, yeah, caught the virus, yeah, it somehow escaped and a bat caught the virus. Now the bat, yeah, the problem with the bat is this, that from what I researched, the bat, yeah, it can carry lots of viruses and it has no effect on it. So for human beings, if we catch the particular virus, we're going to start showing signs, and people are going to be like, okay, there's something wrong with you. With bats, they can contract the virus, and the way, yeah, I am a doctor, man, like, hey, shut up. So the bat, yeah, can contract lots of diseases, and it will remain in its body unaffected. Now, why is this so dangerous? Because the problem is, yeah, if you see a bat here and it's not showing no signs of illness, doesn't die because of the illness, it is going to start spreading all over the place. One of the problems in Wuhan is that they eat bats. Yeah, they eat bats. Now I'm going to be honest with you, yeah, and I'm not going to do China bashing, yeah, because they're getting a lot of Chinese bashing already. In fact, when I was going out, I was giving the Chinese people evil eyes all the time, like, you know, screw face, yeah. I was like, all right, what you? I didn't really, but I did think to myself, dude, like, you know, like, what's going on in that country? One of the things I've always been critical of China for, before all of this, for years and years, is their treatment, yeah, of animals, yeah, or treatments of animals, yeah. So when it comes to that situation with the treatment in animals, I've always been disgusted at the way the Chinese people have been treating animals, because out of all the countries, China has the worst animal rights abuses known to mankind. I have seen stuff when I used to research for my animal rights stuff, because obviously I did some drawings in the past about animal rights. Like one of my famous ones is up there with the man in the thingy. Where is it? Yeah, so the man in a transport with cows. And so I become a vegan and stuff. And one of the things I realized about China is there is something weird about the way they see animals. They do not see them as living. I have seen Chinese people get a dog and put it in a pot alive, boiling. And the dog is screaming in the pot, yeah. I've seen them skin ferrets alive. And for some reason, They don't kill them, they just chuck them in a bin, and the ferret is squiggling in pain. I've seen videos of live snakes being put into a pan. They close the pan and you can just see the snakes just slithering, yeah. And so something about the Chinese people and food and animals, there's a massive disconnect, yeah, between animals and their and Chinese people. Now I was trying to figure out what the issue was. I looked into it, and the thing is, yeah, in a way, Chinese people are kind of a victim of communism, yeah. In a way, they're victims of the state. Because what happened maybe like I think it was like 40, 50 years ago, there was a mass famine in China where I think 25 million people died of starvation. Now, obviously, because it's a communist state, we don't know these things until much later. One of the things was that in order for people to survive, they had to eat anything. So think about it. You're in a state where the communist state here is basically letting you starve to death. So they had no choice. There was, if you watch in China, they'll eat spiders, yeah. They'll eat cockroaches. They'll eat worms, anything here. And the reason they do that is because of the fact that their bodies have been accustomed to eating that because they were forced to by the communist state during that time when they were having a famine. So I kind of understand now why they eat everything, because the way they see it now is that everything is edible. Once they've tasted something, they're like, okay, we might as well eat it. Oh, look who's there, Veli. I heard your channel got struck down because Ultra Funky was twiddling some nipples or something. Yeah, so in a way, we got to sympathize with the people having to get to that stage where everything was food. But the problem here is that they took it to the next step. Now what they're doing is that everything is on the table. Everything. When I looked at the menus for some of these markets, they had camels on there. A camel. They had a freaking bear. Some places have lions. Like, it is shocking that everything can be eaten within China for the riches. Yeah. Now, what's going on? What do you mean? Keep clear of the people threatening your mother. Who's threatening my mother? The units were talking about keeping you out of there. Oh, shut up, Rod. All right, let me screenshot that. Let me screenshot that little pussy hole. Let me screenshot it. Where is it? What an idiot, man. Raj, keep your mother away from the Gurdwara in Seven Kings. A few idiots were talking about keeping you out from there. I'm looking out for you and your fam. It is a threat because you're the only person saying it. No one's coming up to me. People have got my number. If you want to call me, Pudida. You're threatening? You're making indirect threat. Don't try and be clever with me. Yeah. You're obviously the one making the threat, pretending to be the person not making the threat, trying to be friendly. Sorry if I'm distracted, but T Singh was saying it's guys, and that's that idiot Bungalow Garage, that little pussy-o. He's freaking like, scared to get beaten up. Oh, I'm scared. I can't walk the street. This guy, yeah, he's the biggest pussy because he's scared that he's going to get beaten up because of something I say. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to speak to Emmanuel, yeah, when I speak to him on Real Maggie's. And me and Emmanuel, he saw me down the street. I had no cameras on me, walking around, nothing's happening, man. So the thing is, yeah, let me just screenshot, because I'm actually going to start putting a case against this guy now, because I think it's becoming to the point where he's actually really going past the point of what I call kind of stupidness. Because I'm trying to just because these internet idiots here are just internet gangsters. I don't see them as anything else. Something that happened in Seven Kings. Gurdwara. I need to speak to something happening in Seven Kings. All right. Are you trying to make me start playing stuff about respect? Is that what you want me to do? Because I think you're trying to provoke me into playing the song about respect. Let me say something, Bungalow Garage. Yeah. No. You're not on my side. Yeah. You're not on my side. You're my enemy. You are playing a very dangerous game, boy. I'm telling you that now. Because I've collected all of your threats. At some point, what you're going to do is I'm going to look. So what's going to happen? Just to test this, I will go Seven Kings Gurdwara soon. Yeah. When I go there, if anything happens to me that I get harassed or forced out, Bungalow Garage, I will show all the documentation of Bungalow Garage's indirect threats. Also, I'll have to drag in Respect. I'm being honest with you because Respect is the one that went there. So you're going to play your game very, very carefully how you want to do this because I can start being a right little cunt. If you want me to start talking about Queen J and Respect 24/7 and singing, oh, it's not me, babe, it's not me, babe, and constantly mentioning Queen J and Respect being in a relationship and them two are going out and he's talking to her, yeah, at the middle of the night, yeah, and in the middle of the night, then I will do that. Because if people are talking about keeping me out of the Gurdwara, it's because of Respect. Yes, okay, so you forced my hand. You're forcing me to do this, yeah? I've said before, if people at Seven Kings Gurdwara are now rolled up about me, it's because of Respect. Now, because of you, I have to now talk about Respect. Now I have to play the song. Oh my God, I have to play the song now. You're to blame. When I speak to Respect, I'll say, he will ask me, why did I play the track? Why did I start doing it? Because of you, yeah? Because what you're doing is getting Respect in this shit because you got some personal beef with me. Now, you know. So what Gurdwara is it? Is it the Seven Kings or the Karamsar? What Gurdwara? Karamsar or Seven Kings? Which one? Bungalow Garage, I'm just going to block you, to be honest. You're boring. I'm going to give you one chance. Karamsar or Seven Kings? Which one? Karamsar or Seven Kings? Sing Sabha? I don't even go Sing Sabha, you little prick. Are you stupid? How can they chuck me out if I don't go there? Oh my God, you dumbass. If I don't go there, how can they chuck me out? I don't go there. Oh my God. We're going to chuck Raj out. Raj isn't allowed in, but I don't go there. How does it make sense? I don't go there. You do understand? I don't go there. Oh my God. I've only been there like once. And not twice. Once when it was my sister's dog passed away, yeah? Yeah, I don't go there. Oh my God. They're probably talking about someone else. Oh, you're so dumb. Seriously. When you're trying to troll, yeah, let me just say something. Yeah, okay, so this is the problem, yeah. This guy here is so dumb. When you're trolling research Pudida, what happened is that day, yeah, I went to the Gurdwara, yeah. Well, I went to the Gurdwara. Do you know why? Because my sister's dog was being put down. Now, I went to that Gurdwara. Why did I go to that Gurdwara? Ask yourself. Because the vet was 2 minutes down the road. It was the nearest Gurdwara. I don't go there. I've only been there twice in my life. How are they going to know me? You're an idiot. Do your trolling better. Because you picked the wrong Gurdwara. I now know you're lying. Because no one knows me there. Not being there, you can't chuck me out the Gurdwara. My mum don't. Let me explain something. My mum don't go there. My brother don't go there. My nephew don't go there. Yeah. Yeah. None of them go there. Do you know where they go? Garamsar. You been found out. You're a joke. I know I go to the Leighton one and what? I've spoken to them. Let me explain something here. Do you know Ghost Speaker's Corner said he rang the Gurudwara, yeah? I rang somebody that's in the committee. Do you know what they said to me? We don't give a shit. Most people don't even really know you that well. You understand how it works? Like, I'm an enigma. They'll say they don't care. They'll humor you by going, okay, what's wrong? What's wrong? Okay, sorry about him. But they don't care. In fact, I told them, yeah, if there's an issue, ring me back. It's been 3 weeks. They've not rang me back. So you've been, yeah, what does, oh, you said I should do, yeah, I might start doing comedy, man. I should do a comedy skit. I think I should try and do comedy one time, yeah, with a manual and do a comedy skit, yeah. But the problem is, oh, big up to Emmanuel. Big up to Emmanuel. We're just speaking about Emmanuel. Big up to Emmanuel for working in the NHS, yeah. So one of the things is, Emmanuel, answer this year, because Emmanuel lives in my area, yeah. Big up to our area. When you saw me, Emmanuel, was I walking around going, oh, I'm scared. Oh, please don't attack me. Oh, please, I'm scared. Or was I walking around like I was freaking skipping in the park? Yeah, in my area. You know what my area is, yeah? Yeah. I'm gonna garage, you're not from East, you're not from London. Because you're saying High Jat Committee at Karamsar. Karamsar is Ramgadiya. Oh my God. Do your research. Dormant. It takes 2 seconds. Karamsar is Ramgadiya. One of the reasons I get annoyed with Karamsar Gurdwara because it's Ramgadiya, meaning a different caste. It's not Jat. Big up the Jat committee. There's a Jat committee. A Jat committee. Jat is a caste. There's a Jat committee in Ramgadiya, Karamsar Gurdwara. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Whatever, dude. You're a joke. You're a joke. Do you know what? I even phoned just to make sure, yeah. I phoned my nephew, yeah, because you know my nephew is a regular at Karamsar Gurdwara, yeah. My thingy is a regular at Karamsar Gurdwara. My nephew goes there all the time, yeah. My nephew, yeah. You know the nephew I talk about that I'm always arguing with. You know that nephew, yeah? Meaning he's the only person in the world that I've changed their nappy. Yeah. The only person in the world that I've actually changed their nappy. Because I had to look after him and babysit him when he was a kid. That guy is now a baptized or Amrit Shak, yeah, meaning that he's grown. He never used to have a turban or anything, but he's grown his beard and he's got a turban and stuff, and he's become very religious. Big up to him for that, yeah. He goes to that Gurdwara all the time. I decided, yeah, because I don't like him getting involved in my stuff. I just phoned him. I said, you go to Seven Kings Gurdwara. Does anyone ever ask you about me? You know what he said? Once or twice, but nothing bad. And most people don't say nothing. so, dude, you tried your best, yeah. I appreciate you giving me a bit of fun, yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, yeah. You've given me a bit of like a humor because I do like to rant, yeah. So sometimes when people are really dumb, low IQ cockroaches, yeah, they give me a bit of humor. But now what I will say is that it's done. If you want to do something, ask Emmanuel Paul. I asked him what was I doing, yeah. He said, yeah, that basically like I was skipping in the park. If you know my area, yeah, so Emmanuel Paul, answer this question. In my area, yeah, my nephew will bust your head open, you little prick. Let me tell you, I asked my nephew, if someone comes up to you and starts bad-mouthing me, do you know what he said? He said, you're my mama, G, yeah, I will defend you. Even if I don't agree with you. Because I've looked after that boy, yeah. He don't agree with my politics. Yeah, I used to argue with him all the time. But he told me straight, listen here, man, you're my mama, G, yeah. No one's going to speak bad about you in front of me. So big up to my nephew, man. Now, the thing is that when I was down the road down there, yeah, down there, Emmanuel Paul, in my area, in the 80s and 90s, wasn't my area majority Pakistani in terms of Asians? Just say yes or no. It was majority Pakistani in terms of Asians in my area that I've been living all my life. Yeah. So I've been living there all my life, yeah, in this house. And my area, when I was growing up, yeah, until maybe 15 years ago, since the Olympics opened, just literally half an hour down the road or 10 minutes down the road, my area was majority Asian Pakistani when it comes to the Asian. I was one of the very few Sikhs in my school. So for people to think, yeah, that you're gonna be, oh, Raj, you're freaking shirt, rah. My area, man, like you have to understand, like if I was ever gonna get attacked here, it would be my area. I'm telling you, I'm not from a Sikh area. Everyone thinks I'm from like South or something, and I'm not. So anyway, I'm gonna block you now. I'm gonna go. You're boring, to be honest with you. You know where to find me. You know how to get in contact with me, pussy-o. You know how to get in contact with me. You're boring. You've made too many mistakes. Your trolling game is zero. It's just annoying now because a Jat committee in Ramgarhia Gurdwara Kadamsar has a Jat committee. Jat. Oh my God. If you're not Sikh, yeah, you won't understand how stupid this degenerate is, yeah. Do your homework. Before you try, do your homework, yeah. It's very simple. All you had to do was do this. Raj, I know what Gurdwara you go to, and the Gurdwara, yeah, you could have just said it's in Seven Kings. You could have just said this person, yeah, wants to speak to you. But what you had to do, because you're so dumb, oh, this Gurdwara was Singh Sabha. Soon as you said Singh Sabha, I know I don't go there. Soon as I know, they couldn't be talking about me. They're talking about some other Raj, because I haven't been there. I've only been there twice. The only reason you think I went there is because of my video of me going with my sister's dog. The second time I've ever been there. So all you're doing is watching my videos, trying to figure out where I go, what I do. Yeah. And if you really wanted to understand, yeah, what Gurdwara I truly go to you, if you watch the rest of the video, you would have seen me in Karamsar, because I go Karamsar more than that Gurdwara. I've only been there once or twice, I think twice. Karamsar I've been there quite a few times. In fact, when I was younger, I used to actually go there with my mother and stuff. When the Gurdwara wasn't there, it used to be like a tent, a smaller kind of area before they built it. So we used to go there quite a lot. I haven't been there to the new one that much. And my nephew goes there and stuff. So yeah, my nephew's down there anyway, man. You can figure out who my nephew is. Figure out who my nephew is and just speak to him and see what will happen. come to Karamsar and speak to me. Yeah. I'll see you there. Yeah, I'll see you there. What time? Give me a time. What time? Yeah, what time though? Give me a time. Give me a date and time. When are you ready? When are you ready to meet your God? When are you ready to meet the Raj? Give me a date and time. Let's see. I might actually come, to be honest with you. You know what? I might go just to film you and to do your birthday. So what's the date and time? Who wants me to go there and film this guy and embarrass him, make him famous, man? Like, yeah, what time and date? Give me a date and time. Oh God, you're so boring, man. Seriously, please, if you're gonna troll me, man, I beg you, up your game, man. Up your game. There was that other pussy of menacing, yeah, on Real and Maggie's, yeah. Now he come on there, all guns blazing. Raj, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna destroy you, Raj. What's happened? He's legged it. Yeah. Why is he gone? Because when you leave, the problem about internet gangsters is this, yeah. Their power is anonymity. Once you leave your camera on and I have a picture of your face, there's a chance I can find out who you are, yeah, if people start getting contact. So with menacing, he left his camera on. I found out what he looked like. He was a balding old man. When I showed the photo on my stream a couple of weeks ago, and it's my thumbnail, somebody, thanks to that person, I'm not going to say who it is, contacted me and told me who he was. Now, it wasn't easy to find out who he was because there's not many people who are from up north in Birmingham, who's a Sikh that you've got your picture of, that migrated to Houston, Texas as an electrical engineer. So the amount of people doing that would have been maybe 1 or 2 people from Birmingham. Very minimal, because the Sikh community isn't that big. So if you want to keep your power, yeah, the best thing is not to really get your identity revealed, because that way, once I've got your identity, you know, if you want to go low with me, trust me, I can go low as well if I have to. Yeah, if you start going stuff that's going to interfere with my family life, my family, or my safety and stuff like that, I don't have no issue having to fight fire with fire. Do you know what? Yeah, who wants you to ring that number from the other day? Oh, guess who called me? Yeah, big ass. Yeah, big ass freaking called me, that nutcase. Let me say something, big ass. Yeah, do not ring me. Yeah, Raj, it's me. Answer. Look. God's sake. Oh my God. What am I doing? Let me try and do it again. So Arj tried calling me yesterday for some, or 2 days ago. I don't know when, man. I can't bother. It's not even focusing in. Let me go right in. Oh, it's not freaking working. But basically, his big odds, yeah. He God. Yeah, I know how many times. I know. Oh my God. God. Oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, it is. No, I'll forget it. So basically, odds. Me and you have not resolved anything. Just because we chatted for 2 minutes, a couple of minutes on the live stream, it doesn't mean that me and you are cool. So don't ring me, yeah, unless you're gonna apologize for the stuff you said about my mother, the fact that you said you're gonna come around my house when I'm not here, and you're gonna like film it, yeah, with my mother, making her make roti for you, and all this kind of bullshit, yeah. Then what is the point of phoning me? Yeah, only people who phone me are people that either I get on with, or people that actually might want to troll. Let me see if that guy is still. Like that other individual. All right, so I've said my piece. I don't want to make it go over an hour. Like I said, people are very selfish. Keep calm. I will say something. We're going to do a Seek show. Hopefully, the next couple of days. It's up to Raindrop and RTOC or Flexi to arrange it. I want to tackle a few issues. Firstly, something that a degenerate TYO said, yeah, and Big Ass, yeah, yesterday. They said that Sikhi is basically an offshoot of Islam, and it's just basically a deviant sect. Yeah, we got to address that, because when people say this, yeah, they use that to manipulate Sikhs, yeah, in terms of making, we're cool with you. But it's people like TYO are the master manipulators, because that guy, I've been told, went to Darpool corridor where Guru Nanak Dev Ji passed away. When he went there, he probably was telling people, "Oh, Sasri Akal Ji, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ka Fateh," yeah. And when he's going there, he doesn't really respect Sikhs. What he believes is that Guru Nanak Dev Ji was a Sufi Muslim, and Sikhism is a deviant sect. So they don't respect Sikhs or Sikhism. Yeah, what they're trying to do is manipulate Sikhs into thinking they respect Sikhism. Because I've got audio from the other day that I'm going to play on that show to prove this. Yeah, because they basically said that Sikhi or Sikhism is a deviant sect of Islam, and there's no truth in it really. Yeah, that Guru Nanak Dev Ji was a Sufi Muslim, XYZ. Yeah, the same way Hindus say that Sikhism is a sect of Hinduism. Both sides want us, and we don't want either of them. So I know we're like like they're trying to get us. We need you. We don't need you though. That's the difference. Yeah, you need us, We don't need you. So I like I said, like I just want to prove that. The other thing is that keeping it real, who's another degenerate, said that if Sophia Lewis went to the Sikh Gurdwara, even to eat langar, she would get beaten up. Yeah. Now, what I want to discuss on that is that obviously, as Sikhs, we don't really agree with, like, say, homosexuality, or we don't really agree with transgenders and stuff like that. But does that mean we should show them hate? Does that mean we should be bad to them? Does that mean they're not welcome within the Sikh Gurdwara? Yeah. So I'm going to talk about that, because I think by Jagdad Singh, I'll play that video, proves that we should be treating them humanely and as we want to be treated. Somebody who's like Sophia Lewis is a transgender, she can go to the Sikh Gurdwara and eat langar and go there. Yeah, it's a place of God. Now, if she goes there and is drunk or is like saying stuff that's inappropriate, okay, that's a different story. But if she just go in there out of respect, yeah, to see what's going on and to pay her respect to Sikhs and just to see and learn a bit more, that's fine. Yeah, teasing, yeah. So the thing is that we don't have to agree, yeah, because Rashma Akhtar said, Rashma Akhtar, she said the best line, yeah. I need to find it, because Rashma Akhtar said the best comment around a week ago, and I need to find the comment. I can't find it, about treating people like human beings, even if you disagree with their beliefs, or maybe even the fact that they're gay or transgender. Still treat them like human beings, because we don't have to agree, Rashma. You don't have to agree that, oh, being gay is okay, or being but treat them like human beings. They're still people, yeah, and we shouldn't be bad to them just because they've done something that we might not think, yeah, is right. So we'll go over that and maybe a couple of other issues. I'll just play if ROC or Raindrop. Oh, don't worry, T-Sing, it's fine, man. Don't worry. So yeah, if ROC and Raindrop just give me a date. Oh God. Sophia Lewis said, yes, Raj, but I love Sophia. I don't date her. Oh my God. Oh yeah, big up. All right, let me just round up and let me just read a couple of comments. China's kind of openly blaming the US. Yeah. ROC, they believe suffering adds to the flavor. Yeah. Oh, is that true? They believe suffering adds to the flavor, ROC. That's crazy. That's crazy. That makes sense then. That makes sense. Yeah. Bakwas, yeah, Rayon. Yeah, definitely talking shit. Next time you want to troll me, man, make sure you get a better level of trolling, man. When you're making up basic mistakes like that, that just totally gives the game away. Like, anyway, I'm off anyway. Big up to everybody. Yeah, we'll try and do a show in the next couple of days. And yeah. Big up, man. Anyway, take care. Everyone, be careful. Do stop smoking. Oh, Rashma, do you smoke or vape? Tell me yes or no. Hopefully you don't smoke. Do you smoke? Say yes or no. Do you smoke, Rashma, or vape? Tell us, man. Do you Ali? Do you smoke or vape? Ali cracks me up though, man. I'm not gonna lie. He always jumps in right at the wrong time, yeah. Like right time. I do fine. No, but do you smoke and thingy? Because I don't know where Ali freaking come from, man. That guy freaking kills me, man. It's only when he starts trolling me that I get pissed off with him. But I do like him trolling other people. I'm not gonna lie. He's got a good talent there. Let me say something. In order to annoy people, it's a sort of superpower. Yeah. It's very hard. Yeah. Raindrop, that sounds good Wednesday for me as well. Yeah, that sounds good for me Wednesday. It's like a superpower to be able to troll people, to make them lose their temper and stuff like that. It's not everyone can do it, yeah, and still be funny. There's an art, because some people troll, yeah, and when they're doing it, they're just irritating and they're not funny. when it comes to myself and even like Ali, we can troll, but we still keep it funny. So people, it takes a lot of time for people to get angry with us because we can troll you, but they'll keep on laughing. But at the same time, they want to punch your face in. Yeah. So Raindrop, let me say that on. No one should go. Let me say something. Speaker's Corner should be off limits for the foreseeable future. Do not. Let me explain something. I'm gonna die if I get. Oh no, stop. Well, have you stopped now? Then teasing, please tell me you stop now. You might, if you stop, then that's cool. It might be. So Suzella, yeah. Let me say something to everybody. Do not go Speaker's Corner for the foreseeable future. Reason being, Speaker's Corner is a freaking hotbed, yeah, for freaking tourists and people like that. Yeah, when you walk into Speaker's Corner, you're gonna walk into someone. Just the place is near Oxford Circus, Marble Arch. To get there is normally you're gonna bump into it. Just don't even risk it at the moment. Yeah, Speaker's Corner, in my opinion, should actually be shut down for at least a couple of weeks. Yeah, just to make sure people don't go down there and just close the park full stop, so people can't get in there and congregate and stuff like that. Oh yeah. You should be all right then. You should be all right. If you haven't smoked for 6 years, that's good. Well done. Big up to T Singh for stop smoking 6 years ago, because that means your lungs will probably have repaired a bit, and you're probably going to be a much more, let's say, much more kind of stronger in terms of. Yeah, I will find that comment, Rashma, and I'll put it up. Yeah, I will put that comment because that's my favorite comment, Rashma. Oh, big up, you don't smoke. Don't ever start. Yeah, because that would be a problem. Make sure you look after your parents and stuff as well. Anyway, big up, man. I need to go anyway. Take care, everybody.